Welcome to A Slice with Dice, a place for honest conversations about the realities of education. I'm Corey Alderdice, Executive Director of the Arkansas School for Mathematics, Sciences, and the Arts. I've spent nearly 2 decades navigating the joys, challenges, and unexpected moments that come with leading schools. Each week, I'll share what works, what doesn't, and everything in between when it comes to igniting the full potential of our communities. I'm excited to share this journey with you, so let's get started. There's a reason some memes stick around for years, while others fade in a matter of days. The ones that last aren't just funny, they strike a chord or hit a nerve. They tap into something people have felt, but maybe haven't said out loud. And in the world of education, few memes have done that as effectively as friggin' packet yo. Okay, let me repeat the topic of today's episode. Friggin' packet yo. If you haven't seen the clip, it's from 2013, and it features a high school student, Jeff Bliss, who had enough. He gets up in the middle of class and tells his teacher, frustrated but not completely disrespectful, that just handing out packets isn't teaching. That students need engagement, interaction, a reason to care. His words, his tone, the way he spoke from the gut, it resonated then, and it still does. The meme has had a resurgence this year, popping up on TikTok and Instagram, because a whole new generation of students is watching and saying, yeah, exactly. It's easy to dismiss moments like this as just another internet thing, but school leaders would be wise to pay attention. When something like this goes viral, it's a signal. It tells us something about the student experience, and that's something we should never ignore. You see, Jeff Bliss wasn't railing against worksheets. He was railing against disengagement, and that's the part that school leaders should focus on. Kids don't resent hard work. They resent feeling like school is something being done to them rather than something that they're an active part of. And when students feel disconnected, they check out. They'll do the minimum or nothing at all, not because they don't care, but because they don't see the point. Think about the classrooms where students are the most engaged. It's not about whether there's a packet or not. It's about the energy in the room. Is there a conversation happening? Do students feel like their voices matter? Are they being challenged in a way that makes them think rather than just fill in blanks? Because that's what students want. And when they don't get it, well, frustration spills over. Sometimes in a viral rant, sometimes in quiet disengagement that's even harder to notice. Now, let's step back and talk about memes in general, because it's not just this one. Students use memes all the time to express how they feel about school and life. Some are just for laughs, but the ones that spread the fastest, the ones that stick, are often telling us something real. And if we're paying attention, they can be one of the most honest forms of feedback we get. And traditional student surveys are fine, but students don't always answer them honestly. They might say what they think administrators want to hear. But the memes they share with their friends, the ones that blow up on social media, those are the unfiltered versions of student experience. They tell us what's frustrating, what's boring, what's inspiring, what's making them roll their eyes. School leaders who ignore this cultural language miss out on a huge opportunity because memes don't just capture emotions, they spread them. When students see others feeling the same way they do, it reinforces those emotions. If the dominant memes about school are about boredom, frustration, or feeling unseen, that should be a wake-up call. If students are creating and sharing memes about being engaged, excited, or motivated, that's a sign something's working. So what do we do with this information? First, we take it seriously. Not in a heavy-handed, let's eliminate all the memes kind of way, but by recognizing that they offer real insight. If students are complaining about disengagement, leadership should be asking, where are we losing them? If they're mocking a school policy, is it because the policy is actually ineffective or outdated? And most importantly, Are we creating the kind of learning environments where a student like Jeff wouldn't have to stand up and call out a teacher in frustration? where students feel heard before they reach the breaking point. The friggin' packet yo meme isn't going anywhere, and you know what? That's the point. It's still relevant because the problem it highlights is still real. But it doesn't have to be. School leaders have a choice to see these viral moments as just internet noise, or to take them seriously as windows into student experience. Because the best schools, the best leaders, the best educators are the ones who are paying attention. A Slice with Dice is a production of the Arkansas School for Mathematics, Sciences, and the Arts. I hope today's reflection sparked some thoughts for your own journey. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, share, and leave a review. Let's keep learning and leading together. Until next time, keep striving for growth and excellence. Thanks for tuning in.